Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am too lazy to set up my backdrop, and you probably hear this really ridiculous fan in the background, so I'm gonna cut it. Hi guys. Okay, so no, Mom. Guys, so I decided to do a little mukbang, and there's my mom showing you guys my wonton. So I ordered a few things. I don't want to like I'll just show you. I got some fried fish.
What kind of fish is that?
I have no idea what kind of fish that is at all.
It's
huge. I thought that it would be like in little pieces.
You just said fried fish?
Yeah, I just said fried fish. So I guess it's fried flounder. And some broccoli. This broccoli's really for my boyfriend, but he's taking a nap, so I might just eat it all. Too bad, too sad. So we have that, and then this is a half of a chicken. I'm probably not going to eat this. This is definitely Michael's too, but I might take a bite. Oh, my mom wants a piece. Here you go. Oh, yeah, no, she's going to take it out so I can show you guys a little better. And then a little white rice for my broccoli. Here's the chicken. And you look good.
You want another piece?
And then here is the fish. Let me hold the fish up for you guys. Look how big this fish is. Ooh, and my wontons come with like this red sweet sauce. So I'm excited about that too. And we have, I don't even know what this, oh, there's tartar sauce. And look, I think this is a little hot sauce cup. Hot sauce cup. I think this is a little hot sauce cup. Okay. My mom says this is the best tartar sauce that you could get. It's called Kelcher's cocktail sauce. Get it at your local ShopRite, probably Walmart, wherever. I'm going to start with my wonton because I just want something sweet. Go ahead, you can have a piece of chicken. Does he want a piece of chicken? The fish tastes like chicken?
No. About the way it fried.
So this is the sauce. I've had wontons from somewhere else, but never from this place. That wonton tastes like it has like crab meat or something in it. Hope not. What is it? I don't like spicy. And so, I don't really drink soda or juice often. It's once in a while kind of thing. But my mom really wants me to try this Amp Energy, and she wanted me to show you guys it. It's an organic energy drink. Oh no. Pineapple coconut, a refreshing island blend. I've never had it, so we'll be trying this together. Caffeine free, or oh no, not caffeine free, organic caffeine. Different. Never heard of that. Natural flavors and organic cane sugar. I'm always scared to drink like energy drinks because I thought that they were like bad for your heart, which they probably are. Your heart will go a million miles a minute, but I'm gonna give it a shot today. Let me smell it because you know I like to smell everything. My fish is good. My mom keeps eating my fish, guys. I haven't even ate it yet. Okay, this is really good. Mom, don't forget this. And then I got an egg roll for my mom. So I'm scared for this fish. I'm literally just gonna like rip it. And bite it.
What did you think about the drink? Did you try it?
Ew.
You don't like the wonton?
I don't like the fish.
Did you say it?
Yeah. I got all of it. No. So, okay. Story time. I got this fish from this one place called Ocean Garden. And it was amazing. It was so crispy, so crunchy, so good. I didn't know this fish was going to come whole. And it's not as good as I thought. So I'm a little disappointed. Anyway, so I'm just gonna eat one of my boyfriend's chickens because I don't like the fish. I didn't like it at all. I'm kind of disappointed because I was really looking forward to some fried fish. Like, really bad. On a scale of 1 to 10. So I don't really care for this fish, but which fish do you guys prefer? Or is there any specific fish that you like, or I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying, but I'm disgusted. And these wontons aren't even good. I'm so disappointed. But anyways, I think I was asking you guys what your favorite fish is. Do you guys have a preferred fish that you guys eat? Do you not like fish? Or do you like chicken and steak over fish? And also, let me know where to find the best fish where you live, so that when I visit your state, I can go get some fried fish, y'all. Because that's really what I want. Some really good fried fish. Like fried catfish. So I don't really have a topic to talk about. I'm just here because I was bored and I didn't know what else to do. So I thought, why not make a video eating Chinese food. And I don't even like the food. I was thinking about doing another Q&A too. If any of you guys wanted to do that, just let me know. Comment questions you guys have for me, and I'll answer them in a upcoming video. Yeah. You know, at least you can't go wrong with fried chicken, right?
How's the organic energy drink?
It's pretty good. I like it. It's not too strong. Yeah. It's not too strong. The next time I do a Chinese food mukbang, I'm gonna get it from a really good place. I don't know what I was thinking. But I already did my makeup and I already look cute, so here we are.
Do you even have makeup on?
Yeah. I put foundation on. Oh yeah, I just put foundation and powder. On my face. And then brows. I did really good, right?
Yeah.
Literally all I have on is, I don't even have concealer. I put foundation, powder, brows, lashes, and lipstick.
I think the lashes
and highlight.
make your...
Thank you. There's Sam's Glam. Okay, hold on. So I have a list here of basically what I could talk about with you guys, and I have no idea what to talk about. Because some of it's a little personal, so I don't want to get too crazy, but then again, I know you guys really want to hear all the juicy stuff. So maybe we'll tell a little story today. Okay. So story time, I got stood up by a cop. We're gonna do that one. Because he's not even a cop anymore. So, we're gonna do a... Yeah, I don't like these at all because they taste like freaking crab. I thought cream cheese wontons were supposed to be just cream cheese. Yo, what the hell? I guess I wasn't made to make mukbangs for you, because every time I make a mukbang, I feel like I have an issue with the food every single time. I'm going to tell a little story about when I was around 18 years old. I went on this date with this guy. Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. I met this guy on Facebook. No, wait. Or Meet Me. No, wait. Anyway, it was around those times. So I met this guy online, basically, and He was such a sweet guy. He was super cute. He was blonde. He had blue eyes. He was all that in a bag of chips to me at the time. And I was single and ready to mingle, and around that time I was a little insecure with myself, so I was kind of just talking to whoever, I guess you could say. And around that time I went out with some really weird guys, like really weird. I mean, even up until I was like 19, 20, late 20s. I dated some really weirdos. No, but some of them were really nice, you know. Some of you guys were like super sweet. Just weren't my type. That's just how life is. But it was like, you know, half and half. I played, you know, the whole shebang. I was talking to this guy online, and I think we originally started talking on Kick. Girl, I don't know. But we ended up talking, and I get to know him a little bit more, and he was a little bit older than me, so he was around maybe like 24 at the time, maybe 25. He had a kid, and he was a cop, right? So, I mean, like, whatever, he was a correctional officer, actually, but whatever, he still, like, you know, worked for the police station. So he was interested in me, I was interested in him, and I thought everything was going really good. You know, we were texting and we were flirting, and everything was going like really great. Then came down to us hanging out. I always got major headaches when I had to hang out with the guys that I used to talk to, because I never really knew what the reaction was going to be when they met me. I didn't know if they were going to be like embarrassed or like weirded out or whatever the case may be. I never knew what was going to happen, you know? So, I don't think we went out like on a date. It was kind of like hanging out, which is like weird to me. I feel like, well, like we kind of agreed before that to just chill. Like we didn't agree to go out in public, and I think that was kind of me. Like I don't even remember if he brought it up not going out in public or if I brought it up not going out in public, but we just ended up not going out in public. I think the only thing we did to go out in public was went and got a bottle. So, or maybe I was like 19, but whatever. I was definitely not 21. So we went and we got a bottle of Jim Beam. I remember, because I was a whiskey drinker, and I had been a whiskey drinker for a really long time, and I just like recently stopped drinking. But so we went and got a bottle of whiskey. So he picks me up in his big ass revved up truck, and I hop in. I struggle to hop in, and I look cute as hell that day. I remember I had on like these patterned like tan and black pants with a black crop top, and my hair was in a bun, a dookie bun. It was around the time when like I didn't wear wigs or didn't know how to do my hair, so yeah. So we get in his truck and we drive to the lake, and literally everything was like amazing. We got there, we pulled up to the lake, like literally right to the lake. The lake was like sparkling, and the moon was bright that night. Like it was like literally out of a movie, I could have said. And like we just talked, we got to know each other, and I remember like we were sitting on like the bed of his truck, and he like, you know, I like opened my legs a little bit, and he like got close to me, so I had my legs wrapped around him and my arms wrapped around his neck, you know, all that cute shit. Whatever, we're loving up on each other, and obviously things get a little heated, and we end up hooking up. Not no crazy shit, but you know, we end up hooking up. it's getting late, so I was never the type of girl to go home with anybody. And at the time, he was living with his mother anyway, so nothing against living with your mother, but because like I'm 24 living with my mom right now as well. But obviously, I wasn't gonna go home with him, and that just wasn't my style. So we decided to go back home, and like on our way back home, he like shows me his house, and like I don't know what the point of showing me his house was, like none at all. But he's like, yeah, this is where I live and all this stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, and like I'm trying to play my cool because after like dates and things like that, I know usually what happens next. Like I know what happens when they drop me off. Like I know what's running through their mind as they're taking me home, which is this isn't what I want. Like this is too different for me and I just am not comfortable. That was my biggest fear half the time going out on dates with people, was that once we were done our date, that was it. Like I wasn't going to hear from them again. And because another thing is I never gave the cookie up. Like 9 times out of 10, like it was a fucking hassle. So guys also didn't like that. Like I wasn't giving myself up. A lot of my dates went left because that's what guys usually wanted. And when they noticed that I didn't give it to them, that they were just like, okay, this isn't working for me. Which is fine, whatever. If that's how they want to be, then that's how they want to be. But, so that was my biggest fear, like, you know, basically being played after enjoying a great night, like, with you, and everything was going good, and then, like, getting hit with the, yeah, well. And so, like, I'm sitting in the passenger seat trying to, like, keep my cool, and, you know, I'm in my phone, acting like nothing, basically, you know, acting, like, tough, kind of, like, because I literally knew what was gonna happen next. So, like, I'm chilling in the seat, acting like I'm texting my hoes. Because, like, I just had this feeling. And I swear, like, 3 minutes later, we were, like, a minute from my house. And he says, well, you know, like, I just had a kid, and this isn't something that I'm, like, looking to do right now. I'm not looking for a relationship or anything. You know, you're a great girl and all this stuff. Like, and I hope you don't take it the wrong way, but this just isn't what I'm trying to do. So then what the fuck was all that shit that we just did? So what the fuck? So you mean to tell me you was all up on me, whispering sweet nothings in my ear, just to tell me this is not what you want? Bugging. Anyway, I knew that shit was gonna happen. That shit happened to me like way too many times. I think after that time, I got out of the car, cried my eyes out, like my lashes. Oh, I did have on lashes. Remember, you want to know why I remember I had on lashes? Because when I was crying on my bed, and my lashes ended up like right on my, like right here. Like literally right here. It was the ugliest thing ever. Because I was so heartbroken because I really liked this guy. I really thought that he was different. He was grown. He has a kid. Like, he knows what he's talking about. He's a cop. Whatever. Psych. Just kidding. He just wanted to break my heart. So, it was like a really bad time in my life. Like, after that happened to me, and I looked in the mirror and realized that I looked like an ugly mess crying over someone that literally should have had no effect over my life whatsoever. But that changed me. So... but I ended up doing a complete 360 And now it was my turn to play games. I know that's really wrong to say, but that's just how it went. After that happened to me, every guy that I was dealing with after that got, like, heartbroken, basically. And it wasn't even because they were bad people. It's because they weren't my type. But I didn't acknowledge it in the beginning. I just kind of let it keep going until, like, I would hang out with them or deal with them for a couple of, like, times. And I'd be like, nah, this isn't for me. And a couple of them were really sad. I had this one guy send me an entire palette drunk because he was upset. I didn't keep the palette. You know, you live and you learn. I got heartbroken like majority of my teenage years, and then before I hit 21 I played my games too. But you know, now I'm a better person, and I hope those guys are better people as well. They moved on, and they're making people happy and not sad, like they made me. So that's my story of how I went out on a date with a cop and he played my ass. But you live and you learn, y'all. You live and you learn, and then you find the love of your life. Because I do sometimes feel like I love Michael and he is the love of my life. I mean, I don't feel like I love Michael. But I mean, like, sometimes I feel like he is the love of my life. And everything that happened to lead me exactly to where I needed to be with him. So I guess I'm alright. Oh, like being little and, you know, just being different in general sometimes is really difficult in the dating world because people can't look past your differences sometimes. Like, me being little, a lot of guys are frightened by it and they would prefer just to mess around with someone like this rather than be with us. And that's not really fair because majority of us are looking for love and not like lust, I guess you can say. We don't want you for sex like you guys half the time want us for. We really just want to find love, just like every other regular height woman or, you know, like anybody else. Like, literally, my mom has always told me that there was nothing wrong with me, and I completely agree with her 100%. And she used to always say that the reason why guys didn't want to date me was not because of me being little. And I appreciated her always trying to, like, put that in my head. Like, you know, it's not because of that. It's not because of that. You know, that really, like, helped me self-esteem wise. But I knew that half the time, that's what it was. Like, that's literally what it was. And, like, nothing against my mother or anybody, you know, I don't want to say normal, but because, you know, I'm normal too. But I'm saying, like, people without differences tend to not see what we go through. You know what I mean? Like, my mother being a regular height woman didn't go through some of the things that I went through being a dwarf in the dating world. You know what I mean? So, like, just for women out there who have daughters who are different, like, I love that my mom decided to make me feel empowered and that my differences weren't the reason why most of my relationships didn't work. But I want you guys to know that that is, like, a reason. And just to always make sure you let your daughters know that, to look for the person who looks past that. And that's what my mom basically wanted me to do. That was basically what she was saying. Like, it's not you, it's them. Now as an adult, I realize that not everybody can deal with differences. Not everybody was taught that differences exist. That's why there's so many prejudices in this world still. So many people discriminate against people that are different, like whether you're overweight, whether you're super tall, whether you're super skinny, whether you're super short. Like, people are scared of different. And it's up to us now and the next generation to prove to people that different is beautiful. Like, I can be loved just as much as any other regular height woman. You know? And that's the same way I see with my man. A lot of girls looked past my boyfriend because he was a little heavyset. Like, and I'm gonna break it to you guys, like, you missed out on, like, a wonderful man. Simply because you were judging a book by its cover. Judging a book by its cover can make you lose out on a wonderful person. Can make you lose out on the love of your life. Like, seriously, like, put that guard down. Stop caring what other people think and worry about how you feel. If you like the person, pursue them. Don't worry about what everybody else and their mother thinks. Don't worry about what your mother thinks. If she doesn't want it, you know what I mean? It's your happiness, nobody else's. So, with that being said, I hope that I, shed a little light on differences in love and how it should work, for the most part, at least. I am grateful for all the experiences that I've went through to lead me to where I am and who I'm with and who I surround myself. And 2019 is going to be a wonderful year, prosperous year. I'm going to be happy, healthy, try to be healthy, and a lot more spiritually centered. You know what I mean? I'm going to think less of what other people think and less of what other people are doing and worry about more on what Sam's doing. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. It keeps you focused, keeps you on track, and it keeps your goals going, growing, and flourishing. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys next time. And I was not looking at the camera this entire time, so now I am looking at the camera, and I'm crazy as hell because I was looking at myself over here for majority of the video. Thank you guys for tuning in on my mukbang, but I didn't even like the food, like always. But make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what you guys thought, and let me know what you guys want to see in my next video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.